To others it is a form of employment, but to a few it is an investment opportunity. In 2002, The Economist magazine estimated football to be worth more than 150 billion sterling pounds worldwide. In England, for example, football has evolved over time to be just more than a spectator sport. In the 2007-2008 season, Deloitte estimated that the Premier League clubs raked in more than 3.4 billion pounds or 410 billion shillings. By analyzing these figures, it is clear that the league then contributed 20% of United Kingdom's gross domestic product. Closer home, local clubs are far from getting closer to such huge earnings. However, these clubs have already started reaping the benefits of professionalism, with clubs such as Sofapaka being seen as some with a bright future. In Sofapaka, every player is an employee and is entitled to a pension on retirement, a monthly salary, medical allowance, as well as housing. This then means that players are not expected to have side jobs and are even more encouraged to give their best as hard work is rewarded.
Ukienda kama wachezaji wa Sofapaka utakuta kila mchezaji kona kadi yake, ID number yake ya Sofapaka ndani ya club. Ni kusema ni mtu ambaye ameajiriwa. Ni mtu mwenye kona contract.
For those who do not perform well, earnings are just like in the big clubs where performance related payroll applies.
Ndani ya hiyo contract yake yenye iko nayo kuna mahali kwenye namuonesha kama ukiwini game unapata kiasi fulani. Ukifanya hivyo unapata kiasi fulani.
Tell them if you win, this is the bonus you are getting. If you draw, this is the bonus you are getting. If you lose...
France, for example, has introduced performance-related pay. The French manager Raymond Domenech received 3 million shillings for a win, 1 million for a draw, and nothing if the French team loses. To generate revenue, Sofapaka has introduced merchandise such as t-shirts, calendars, watches, as well as a membership. Venues are also an important component of every team. The club is then working on a long-term plan to see that it has a well-established office and a stadium. To generate more money, the club is also planning on starting a football academy that big clubs from Europe can outsource players from.
Naweza kuchukua mchezaji for example, kama kijana wa Ndera ambaye anaenda Sweden. Kesho ni mchezaji ambao mahali nilimtoa nilimnunua 100,000. Lakini saa hizi Sweden waniletee for example $100,000 ama $200,000 ya dola. Hiyo ni kama 15 million shilling. Hiyo 15 million shilling. Sinapita pesa yenye Blue Triangle kama nini bananipatia kama big company like sponsor.
The government must also play a special part in attracting investors and making their investments worthwhile. Kalekwa says security is fundamental in football. The government must also facilitate away matches, especially outside the country, by enabling clubs get visas easily and receive necessities such as food through embassies, as the players can easily be poisoned by opponents, as was seen in Canada, where 8 Brazil players of the under-20 squad fell ill after eating tainted food.
Kama saizi tuko na shida na tuko na oga, watu wote wanajua wa Misri bana matrike mingi za machakula, wanaweza kukuwekea nini wachezaji wa hare ama walete problemi zingine. Hizo ni technical things zenye ambayo wanachezaga na hizo vitu sana. Lakini kama embassy yetu, serikali yetu ingetuintroduce kwa embassy.
And so, from the president himself, security is paramount for the fans to get into the field, for investors to come in, and when the fans get into the field, to bring the revenue and buy the t-shirts. Government support will also play a huge factor in the team's motivation. The team needs to know when they're going for the outside matches, they have government backing. Reporting for Channel 1 Bizweek, I am Kamombote.